Why are people jealous of you? Why do people get jealous of you? People get jealous of you because they don't have a certain quality, attribute that you have. So let's say you are super talented, you have a lot of skills, and you are showcasing yourself. People are, some people are going to get jealous because they don't have it. Meaning they don't have that, they don't possess those skills, they don't possess those talent. Now, you would think like, oh hey, I'm so talented, people are going to like me, right? It's actually like the more talented you are, the more haters you attract. Now, don't get me wrong, you attract fans too. You attract fans and you attract haters, but the more talented you are, the more haters you attract too. And that's because they desire to have that thing that you possess and they don't have it. So, love and hate are two sides of the same spectrum, two sides of the same energy wavelength. So they can either choose to love it or they can choose to hate it. And what most people do is they choose to kind of reject the idea that someone is better than themselves at something because on an egoic level it means that you're better than me, and it just doesn't make sense on the egoic level why they will want to admit that someone else is better than them at something. It really doesn't make sense. It's like from an ego perspective, why admit that someone is better than you at something? It doesn't really make sense. Not only does it not make sense, it's humbling, but it doesn't really benefit you much. So from an egoic level, it's just saying that, well, they're saying that, well, the way they're thinking is, why would I admit someone's better than me? So what they do is they insult or they attack it or they deflect it or they just completely don't see it altogether. Because everyone secretly wants to be better than the next person because being better than the next person makes you more attractive and a higher rank to other people. But people fail to realize that, there's a certain threshold where you kind of like just actually outgrow that stuff and you can be better than other people while even trying to be better than other people. And that's like the ideal sweet spot where like, you are so talented, you're trying to be better than other people, like you're being better than other people, but you're not actually trying to do that. Versus these people are looking to kind of show off and impress others. And it's coming from a weird kind of place of I'm trying to impress other people. And this comes from the very fact that they want to be of service. They want to be contributing. As weird as it sounds, they want to be contributing. So they want to impress the people. They want recognition. They want people to like them. So this is a common human desire for, to receive recognition, people to like you. Now the thing is that people kind of go about this in a really, really poor way. Most people go about this in a really, really poor way because they're so needy and desperate to feel good about themselves, to get recognition, to get admiration and adoration, that the way they kind of counteract it is very childish. In a couple cases, if you want to like not get jealous, like you can just kind of look at it like on a blank. Just look at it in blank. Okay. Like okay dot dot dot. Alternatively, you can also say, "Oh, hey man, that's pretty cool, man. I wish I could do that." Or, "Hey man, that guy's got a lot of talent. He's got a lot of skills. Hey man, that's good stuff, man. Keep it up." Like some alternative of that, where you kind of just appreciate the fact that they have these positive attributes, skills. That's a lot more beneficial on the psyche than the whole. I don't even want to like. I don't even know how to think in terms of that. Like, I'm trying to see how they think like. So you're doing better than them. Like, look at this loser, and they actually like deliberately insult you, and it's pretty childish, honestly. It's very childish, very immature. But that's the way that you kind of cover up your own deficits or your own ego because people are trying to secretly be better than the next person. Everyone has that desire to be better than the next person, climb up the social status, climb up the higher rank, and everyone wants to be liked. All of these things are really secretly interconnected. Desire to be liked, desire for fans, a desire for respect, all of these things are all connected. So when someone else is doing better than them, it's kind of like you're taking glory away from them, you're taking honor away from them, you're taking social benefits away from them. So they're not getting the benefits. That's essentially what it is. It's like it's almost like competing for resources in a way. All right, so I guess I'll bring this back to why people get jealous. People get jealous because they don't have it. They don't have that thing that you have or that person has, and they get envious, they get jealous because they don't have it. It's likened to the Cinderella movie where Cinderella was this beautiful, pure angel, feminine woman, and the three witches were really nasty and cruel, wicked at heart. So Cinderella is a metaphor for, the hero of the story, which is you. And the wicked sisters are the ones that are trying to like sabotage Cinderella's success because they're they're on the hate side. So you could say that they fell from grace, they fell from love, and now they're kind of bitter and salty and resentful. So now they don't want someone else to be doing good because to do good above thyself is equals bad. Now, honestly, it's really not like that. You can just kind of say, "Hey, good job. Keep up the good work. I'm glad for you. I'm happy for you. I hope you win in your life." Because you got to understand that we live in a very big universe where you can always be better than someone can always be better than you. There's so many different people. That's why I'm not concerned with people who are better than me per se, because there's a lot of other people that I can be better than too. So for me, it's like, all right, well, all right, that person's better than me, but I'm better than a lot of these people too. Or I can find a crowd of people that I'm better than. So it's like there is so many people on this planet for enough of diversity that it's kind of silly. And you can kind of create your own structure. Like it's very, very, very silly because whatever reality you want to create, you can create it. So the kind of point of getting jealous, it makes no sense. Now, if one is kind of feeling the need to be jealous, and I guess you kind of just sit with it and kind of try to understand why one is being jealous. Like just literally sit with it. Like, what's going on here? Why do I feel this way? And kind of just challenge that emotion of why that's even popping up. Because once you start to challenge that emotion of why, you start to see like, oh man, I'm getting jealous because someone is actually doing better than me. Now you can detach yourself from this, where your emotion is activating and you're just there. You're not trying to be jealous. It's just that your emotion's activating. All right. In summary, people get jealous because they don't have it. Someone else is better than them at something, and they get jealous. Now, and simply, you can just say, "Good job. I'm happy for you," and keep on moving with your life. Because there's really no reason to be jealous. But if it does happen, then just question yourself, like, what's going on here? That's all I got for you today. This has been Gerardo Morillo, founder of ProsperityLifeHacks.com. I am a spiritual master. I've been doing this for over 5 years. If you want the best life hacks, check me out on ProsperityLifeHacks.com.